our esteemed members of the press, our dear distinguished colleagues and citizens of Nigeria. My name is Prince Roland Dante. I am the chairman of Nigerian Corruption Watch, and I'm reading this press conference statement on behalf of the Labour Party National Caretaker Committee Chairman, Mrs. Nnamdi Usman. Thank you very much. This is a press conference on the standing criminal prosecution order by the Inspector General of Police, IGP, to the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice on the indictment of perjury, forgery, and criminal conspiracy against Barrister Julius Abure, Omar Farouk Ibrahim, Ojukwu Clement, and Edward Nkwegu Okereke, pending since the 25th day of October 2023. And this is a call for immediate action. The press conference is to call the attention of the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and Minister of Justice, AGF, and to sensitize the press regarding the subject matter of this criminal indictment of Julius Abure and others. Number one, the Labour Party wishes to commend the Commissioner of Police Legal Prosecution Section, Force Criminal Investigation Department, Force Headquarters, Abuja, FCT, in the Office of the Inspector General of Police, IGP, who recommended and wrote to the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice on the 25th day of October 2023, forwarding the duplicate case diary after establishing a culpable prima facie case for which the Inspector General of Police, IGP, authorized the prosecution of Julius Abure, Omar Farouk Ibrahim, Ojukwu Clement, and Edward Nkwegu in the reference case of perjury, forgery, and criminal conspiracy. In the file marked CR 3100/X/Lego/Force Headquarters Abuja, Volume 1, dated 25th day of October 2023, where the complainant is Mr. Eze Oko and the suspects as aforementioned. The case diary was forwarded to the Attorney General of the Federation with a directive to prosecute with the content of the case diary as contained in the Commissioner of Police X Squad section, First Criminal Investigation Department letter number CR 3100/X/SQD D Department, First Headquarters Abuja, F2 Volume 4, dated 30th June 2023, addressed to this office, copy attached. That's the evidence. The Annexure 1 is here. Number 2, the above IGP prosecution order was consequent upon the certified true copy, CTC, of the First Criminal Investigation Department investigation with forensic audit report, which confirmed that Julius Abure and Farouk Omar Ibrahim submitted forged signature withdrawal letter to the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, during the 2023 general election cycle, according to the certified true copy, CTC, of the police investigation report attached as Annexure 2. The second one is also here. All the evidences are compiled here. Number 4, that it was further reviewed from the certified true copy CTC of the documents obtained as uploaded in the INEC portal for the Ebonyi State 2023 gubernatorial elections, that Julius Abure and Umar Farouk Ibrahim forged a court order with which they criminally, unlawfully, and illegally removed the name of Mr. Oko Eze, the validly nominated 2023 Labour Party gubernatorial candidate, even after the Supreme Court in the judgment held that Oko Eze was the validly nominated 2023 Labour Party gubernatorial candidate in Ebonyi State. Attached here is Annexure 3. The Nigeria Police Force Legal Department had long advised that the suspects be charged to court, and despite the stakeholders' repeated inquiries, the relevant authorities have not been able to give us, the stakeholders, the reasons for the delays, why Abure and others have not been prosecuted, despite the strong recommendation based on the federal government's anti-corruption policy, thereby rubbishing and eroding the Mr. President's anti-corruption fight before the whole world. Number 6, that this action of the non-compliance with the IGP prosecution order is no doubt undermining justice, absolutely unacceptable, and therefore has necessitated this action today of the Labour Party to commence the immediate demand on the Honorable Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice office for Abure and others to be brought to court. The demand to ensure that Julius Abure and others are prosecuted without further delay is additionally a public consensus in collaboration with over 500 civil society organizations and all the conveners of anti-corruption initiatives that shall mobilize not less than 1,000 persons per group to demand for the immediate prosecution of Julius Abure, Omar Farouk Ibrahim, Ojukwu Clement, and others in line with the press briefing. We are of the fact that the Labour Party National Caretaker Committee, NCC, has noted with great bewilderment how the suspect, Julius Abure, goes about bragging and boasting that as far as his sister remains the permanent secretary of Ministry of Justice in Abuja, that nobody can prosecute him nor his criminal accomplices. That Alhaji Umar Farouk Ibrahim boasted that he has contacts in the Department of State Security Service, the DSS, in Abuja, and the Nigerian Police Force headquarters. Who shall do his bidding to honor, to hand Comrade Eraba Amselen, the former national youth leader of Labour Party in Nigeria, through frivolous petitions, illegal arrest, and illegal prosecution. That these criminal elements violated with impunity the provisions of the Labour Party Constitution and conducted an illegal and unlawful Labour Party National Convention in Nnewi, Anambra State on the 27th March 2024, as rightly outlined in INEC's affidavits on oath, suit number CV/2936/2024, paragraph 5, B, C, D, E, G, H, and section 82, number 1, number 3, and 5 of the Electoral Act of 2022 that declared their illegal convention null and void. We have the evidence here as an extra 4. That the Labour Party National Caretaker Committee, NCC, noted with great bewilderment how Alhaji Omar Farouk Ibrahim wrote letters in violation of the Labour Party constitution without the 2/3 majority of the members of the National Executive Council, the NEC members, voting for ratifying their purported NWC investigation report and the recommendation of 18th October 2022 to have and illegally and allegedly suspended Comrade Irabo Anselm, who was validly elected as the National Youth Leader of Labour Party from the 10th June 2019 National Convention in Akwanga, Nasarawa State, for 6 months from 18th October 2022 to 4th April 2023, when Irabo was reinstated and others. We also have evidence of this, the Annex of 5 attached. It is also worthy of note that these criminal elements violated with impunity the FCT High Court restraining order of 4th April 2023 that restrained Abure, Alhaji Umar, and Ibrahim Ojukwu for perjury, forgery, and criminal conspiracy from parading themselves as national officials of the Labour Party, and how they proceeded to conduct illegal and unlawful NEC meeting in Asaba, Delta State on the 17th April 2023, while on substituting FCT High Court restraining order. And yet paraded themselves as officials of the Labour Party in Nigeria is still a mystery, and their unlawful action rendered illegal, null and void, as it is also attached in the evidence, Annex 6. The Labour Party, that the Labour Party National Caretaker Committee, the NCC, wishes to commend the complainant in this matter, that's Mr. Eze Oko, the 2023 gubernatorial candidate of Labour Party in Ebonyi State, whose signature and the necessary vital details were forged for rejecting monetary bribes and overtures made to him to drop the case, but rather insisting that the forgery, the perjury, and the criminal conspiracy are serious offenses that should not be swept under the carpet, but insisted that the suspect should be brought to book and be prosecuted to serve as a deterrent to any other party executives in Nigeria that may wish to do same in future. In conclusion, it is worthy of note that the Labour Party National Caretaker Committee, the NCC, hereby call on the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice to, without further delay, bring the suspect, Barrister Abure, and others to court within 7 days, as directed by the Inspector General of Police. Thank you very much.
I believe that 7 days will elapse. Because if you look at this situation, we want to believe that because we have not brought this into the public knowledge, maybe there's an oversight by the authorities. But we believe that if Inspector General of Police will cause an investigation to be carried out and it was thoroughly done, and then the same office of the Inspector General of Police now refers the case and forwards it to the Attorney General of the Federation to prosecute. This is a case that involves forgery of court documents. Even if you tolerate, even if it's a case of forging a document belonging to an individual, it's a different thing. But when you go to forge court documents, we consider it to be very serious. And we think that both the courts and the authorities should take it very seriously. And for that same person to be parading himself. And this is why you can see that so many people are leaving the Labour Party, and so many people like NLC, TUC, even the leadership of Labour Party, even the elected officials are saying we can't work with Abure because he has the skeleton in his cupboard is a big stench, creating a big stench, and it's a serious dent on the integrity of anybody that has anything to do with him. Like I said, we are taking this one after the other. There are so many other cases. As we get the anti-corruption people amongst us to investigate, we also bring it to the public and call the attention of the authorities to it. Thank you. Sometimes you need to be cautious. The impression has always been that Abure on his own will resign and leave the Labour Party for us to revamp the party. And it's taking this long. It's gone to several courts to make sure that he doesn't allow the party to have peace. But the question here is, why hasn't the authorities taken action? I think they say it's better late than never. We have waited this long, and then we are followed up, and each time we are told, oh, we'll do it. Oh, why is it being delayed? We will look into the matter. But I think it's just now that we started finding out that there are people, like, if you read that text, there are statements that say there has been boasting. Some of them have been boasting that they have people there. So it just occurred to us that this delay is not just normal bureaucratic matters. That it is a deliberate delay to continue to, hold on to the Labour Party until it will be too late for us to make an effective impact in 2027. So whoever is delaying this, we are suspecting that this is part of the plot to destabilize the Labour Party.